What's up YouTube, it's Stevie, and of course I'm back in Grass Cutting Simulator. This is probably going to be my last video in the game until I reach Steel League because I've made some progress. I've made a lot of progress. You can see right here, I've done 5 grass hops. That's right, I've grass hopped. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to explain it in a second. But before I begin, don't forget to hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But also, I made a bunch of videos before this one, and you might want to check those out if you're new to the game. Otherwise, this is probably going to be really overwhelming for you. But, you know, like I've been grinding this quite a bit, and it is super addictive. I would have never thought that this game would have got me this hooked. It's so simple, and yet there's constantly stuff to do. It feels like I'm constantly leveling up. I'm constantly making progression, and so I'm really gonna, you know, continue playing this probably for the next few months, but I probably won't make too many videos because it is kind of slow, and it will get boring if I'm always showing you the same stuff. So what I'm gonna show you today, though, are some tips on how I'm going a little faster on my progression here. I'm starting to grass up, a lot faster, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through some of these pieces here on what I would focus on if I were you, if you're trying to follow in my footsteps. So you can see here, I'm already level 201. I just grass hopped not too long ago. I think maybe about maybe 45 minutes ago or so, and I can already grass hop a 6th time, almost. I got 5 more levels, and I could grass hop a 6th time, and then I'm gonna unlock some stuff. I'm gonna walk you through all the grass hop stuff, but first I'm gonna give you an overview of the mechanics in case you're new to the game and haven't checked out my other videos. Why not? Check out those other videos. But hey, just to get you caught up real quick, basically you got this, lawn here. This is your lawn. This is yours. These are all my grass little pegs, I guess you would want to call them. And up here are the different colors. So the more, the higher the tier of grass that you're farming, the more money you make. Here are the upgrades. You can upgrade here. You can upgrade there. And there's some automation upgrades here, so you don't always have to do stuff. Like when you first start out, you have to kind of do everything by hand. And over time, you can start getting like auto buys. You can get automation here through the, basically that's how you get the auto buys. You have to automate things. Like some of these upgrades, auto buys levels of certain things. So it's pretty nice to have that kind of setup because you can just kind of AFK farm at that point. You also have platinum upgrades. These are kind of cool. These are basically stay no matter what. You have crystallizing, which is like a super version of like a rebirth. So like prestige would be rebirth, crystallize being like a super rebirth, just for a lack of a better term. Now, rebirths don't really count in numbers, so it's not in quantity, it's just in points. So you're basically only doing this to prestige for points as a currency. You also have prestige upgrades, you have crystallize upgrades, so you can upgrade your crystallize. It gets crazier though. Check this out. So if you come over here, you can also grass hop. So in order to be able to grass hop, you have to get to level 201, and then each time you grass hop, it gets harder. So you can see it's level 206 now. So the first time is 201, second time is 202, next time after that 203, and so on. So it's basically corresponding to the number of grass hops. So the next time I grass hop, it's going to be 207. Now, one thing to note, I wish I had known this earlier, but I didn't until I grass hopped a 4th time, and I was just kind of like, dude, I need to optimize this because this is going really slow. I want to explain a couple things. Hold on, let me do this real quick. So first things first, you've got levels and then you've got tiers. These are the 2 most important mechanics to pay attention to. Basically over here, when you prestige, you see this number here, it says you will earn 26, and it keeps going up and it keeps ticking up, and eventually it's going to slow down. Look at my level here. Actually, better said, watch this and then this progress bar at the same time. So it says 49. Each time I level up over here, this goes up. So each time you level, you're going to make more prestige points, okay? This is, against a multiplier. So if I go and upgrade my my XP, any of these, XP3, XP2, there's also an XP one over here. I think I capped that. Yeah, I already maxed that out. You also have this one. So it's XP. There's an XP one over here. So there's a bunch of XP ones. There's also a platinum one. So you want to basically focus on those to increase your prestige points faster. Basically, it's going to tick it up faster because you're leveling up faster. The other thing you want to do is increase your prestige points multipliers here. So if you see something that says a P, basically increases the points you earn. So not the rate in which you earn them, like the speed in which you earn it, but the multiplier for how many points you get. So you can see there's a couple more here. And I also have this one right here. See how I have a level 1? This will give you basically prestige per second automatically. It's a generator. So if you come over here, see, typically I would have to hit the prestige button to get points, but instead that generator that I have level 1 of, that right there is causing this. So you can see how it's ticking up on its own. So I get 101,000 per second no matter what. So I don't have to prestige to get these points. I can just sit here and not prestige, and it makes things a little easier. See, it's got 2.5 million. Now this will continue to go up the more I level. So come on over here, you're going to see this. I've got 101 right now. It's going to level up to 202. Now it's at 104,000 or 104. 4.6 million. So I'm basically, what I'm working on right now is I'm trying to increase my crystallize. Now, how you increase your crystallize, see how it says you will earn 16,924. This is stuck right now. What it's waiting for is for either me to tier up. So the next time I tier up, this is going to increase, which I didn't know. I didn't know this was tied to tiers. So crystallized points, you will not earn them until you tier up, or you got to go over here and upgrade this thing right here. So this is crystals, and it increases crystals earned by 20%. There's also one over here, the platinum. These will increase your crystals earned by 10%. Then there's one right here, and then there's one that is hidden. I actually hit a lot of these upgrades that I've already maxed out, and it's a nice way to increase that multiplier. So I also have this one over here if I wanted to. So see how it says level 1, and it requires 4 perks. So let's see how much it is right now. It is 16,924. So let's go to upgrade that real quick. Boom. So now it is 18,462. And then I'm gonna prestige real quick and upgrade this. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I need to turn those off. It just consumed. It just automatically upgraded stuff. So let's wait for this a second. I'm gonna do like 2 upgrades. So that'll be like, it's gonna require like, we'll just do 20 million. So do that by a max, and it went from 18,000 to 20,000. So you can increase your multipliers and upgrades to get these increased. That's so important as you get further along, because you know obviously crystals get really expensive. These are only 100,000 each, but that's a lot for me. This takes a long time for me to get this many crystals. As you progress over here and get the generators and upgrade things get a little easier. You know, 1 billion, it's not too bad. 10 billion, that's going to be really, really painful. So that's why it's important to get these things upgraded. Now, there is one more thing after Grasshop that I'm going to explain, but first let's explain Grasshopping. So Grasshopping is like the ultimate prestige. What happens when you Grasshop is all of this stuff gets locked out, or reset. So this gets reset. Your automation stays, so anything you do for automation and platinum stays. See, these are permanent. You don't have to keep buying these over and over, which is kind of nice, because that's not made very clear by the game, but it is basically permanent. Now these get reset, so do, you know, like I said, your perks, grass upgrades, these get reset, all of these get reset, and all of these get reset by Grasshopping. So the nice thing though about Grasshopping is you've got these permanent upgrades. So you can see I've Grasshopped 5 times, and before I get into that, just note that there's something called accomplishments. After you crystallize 3 times, it unlocks it unlocks this board, right? And you can see right here, it has like experience bonuses. So basically these are like challenges you can complete, and if you complete them, then you get experience bonuses, you get tier progress bonuses, you get prestige points bonuses and such, and they're kind of hard. So basically how to do this is this first one, if I turn off all my upgrades, all of my auto upgraders, if I prestige like this, you can see right here it says grass upgrades bot. So you can't upgrade more than 100 upgrades, and right here it wants me to level to 111, then prestige. So I'm at 101 right now, and I haven't really upgraded anything with this. I can upgrade a few things if I wanted to. So like if I wanted to upgrade this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and see how it just went up to 26. So if I do it, I'll do 14 more. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So you can see now it's at 40, and then I can also increase this 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I can also increase this. There we go. So I'm pretty much already at 112, so I can go ahead and rebirth. So see this experience bonus here, it is now at 2.86 multiplier. You can also do grassless. This one's kind of hard because I've upgraded. I've got some auto upgrades in here through perks and such, and I don't really want to reset those. So I haven't done any grassless. It would be nice to have, but it's not that big of a deal. I've done a lot of prestige speed runs. I haven't really focused on these, but essentially what this is you need to beat the time. So you have level 211 that you need to do within 60 seconds, and that's not easy. The nice thing about that though is you can completely upgrade these if you wanted to. So you could do this, you could get all of these auto upgrades on, and you can do whatever you want to get to that amount. So we got 20,000 here. I can crystallize. I need like 113,000 to get to where I need to be. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go in Grasshop. Now Grasshopping, you know, I'm going to show you the different tiers that we can see, because you might not have this unlocked yet. And I really wish I had done the research on this before I Grasshopped, because it would have been helpful. So the first time you Grasshop, you get 25% more grass per Grasshop. Now this is a flat thing. So this is against 25% more for each of these. So it is multiplying. So again, for each per Grasshop, you can see, and then it unlocks the prestige upgrade auto buyer upgrades. What that is, after your prestige, it'll unlock these 3 right here, but you have to buy them. So you still have to, you know, spend a bunch of, I think it was crystals. I think did it cost, I can't remember if it cost crystals or not. It's been a while, but it either costs crystals or prestige points, and that gives you these. It is definitely worth it. It's going to save you a ton of time, especially for auto rebirthing or prestiging. And then you earn 300% more grass. That's just a baseline. That's really nice to have, so you're not like stuck starting the same amount of time. So it's a lot faster to get where you were to do it again. Now the second time you Grasshop, you earn 25% more XP per Grasshop. So that's going to stack on top of this one. So it's 50% now. And then you also keep up to accomplishments levels on Grasshop. I don't really know what that means. I think what that means is these. So like if you reach like 10 less grass milestones, I think what it means is at this point, if I only had 2, it would only keep 2 out of 15, and I would have to do 3 and 4 and 5 and so on all over again. I think that's what that means. At least that's how. See, it says X equals total grass hops. And then over here on the third grass hop, you get another 25% more tier progress per grass hop. So that's nice because your tiers are going to go a lot faster. You're going to get a nice multiplier with that. The more you grass hop, and then you also unlock prestige point generator upgrade. This is the thing that I did over here. So you don't get this right away. See this little generator up here? You don't get this right away. This is something you do have to spend a lot of, I think it was like 100,000 crystals. No, it was 70,000. It was 70,000 the first time. After that, you get platinum worth +1. So what that basically means is sometimes in here, you get the platinum grass strand. Let me see if I can get one. So it's kind of white and shiny. See that? That's a platinum. That'll give you 2 instead of just 1. So usually if you get one, pick that up, it's usually just 1 more. With that upgrade, you get +1. So you get 2 of them. And then after that, you get it again. So now it becomes +3. And then unlocking crystal upgrade auto buyer upgrades. That's these. I can't afford them yet. They're so expensive. 1 billion and 10 billion. It's just so expensive. So I can't afford those yet, but eventually I will. And then right here, we're about to do our 6th grass hop. And you can see it says perks per level is +1. I don't know what that means. We get perks per level. Unlock perk auto buyer upgrades. Perks per level. We're gonna. Okay. I see. I know what that means. Okay. So usually you get 1 perk per level. So like if I leveled 100 times, I would have 100 perks, right? What that means is I would have double that. So basically get 2 for each time you level. And then right here it says unlock perk auto buyer upgrades. Basically what that means is we're going to have an auto buy button underneath each of these. So we don't have to do this, by hand anymore. And I have particular ones that I focus on. I'm going to explain those in a second, but that would be really nice to have actually. And then we also have +1 on platinum worth. That's going to be nice, especially since it's getting really, really hard to upgrade these. Like you need 250 platinum and 1,000 platinum for these left. And man, it just takes so long. So that's going to be a nice upgrade for us. I wish I had that earlier. And then let's see what else you get. Platinum worth again, and then unlocking crystal generator upgrades. That's going to be nice because you just earn crystals no matter what constantly. And then right here, ultimately at Grasshopped 8, there's an unlock still reset. And that's like that's above Grasshop. That's going to be a nightmare. But Grasshop does not reset perks. That's going to be a nice button here. So you got to do another automation upgrade for that so that it doesn't upgrade or it doesn't reset these when you Grasshop. And then it says check accomplishments after your first stilly. And then Grasshop 9, you unlock factory related perks. I'm curious what that is. So I'm really working on this right now. I really want to see what that is. 11 Grasshops, you earn 25% more steel. So there's a whole series of things you can continue to do. You see like unlock 2 more generator upgrades related to charge. I have no idea what that is yet. Charge rate. So a bunch of charge related things. So this is stuff I haven't seen or experienced yet. So as soon as I do, I'll let you know and do an update video on it. But for now, let's go and grass up. I'm going to show you what happens. So I'm going to go and do that right now. Make sure I don't have a bunch of crystallized crystals. Yeah, I don't. Let's go and upgrade that. Yeah, it's only 21,000. Okay, so we're going to go and grass hop as soon as I get back up to level 206. Shouldn't take too long. And then, oh yeah, while I'm waiting for these levels real quick. So I haven't really done, I wouldn't bother at some point when you start grass hopping. Don't worry about range. Don't worry about movement if you're going to be playing the game like me, unless you're really active. I don't do a whole lot of active running like this. I do maybe an hour a day of this. And for the most part though, I'm just sitting here and all AFK or whatever. And then, so if you're going to be kind of playing like an AFK, I wouldn't do range or movement. I'd focus everything on the grass value because that's going to help you, obviously get up faster on these. You're going to make more money. It's just going to help you progress faster. I only do one of these because you can see right here, 260, especially if I'm not running in the field. These are only helpful if you're running in the field. Like if you're doing this, then obviously you're using it. But if you're just using the auto grass cutter, you don't need that because there's plenty for it to cut. And then, and I don't know why I did one. I think I just wanted to expand it a little bit so things would be a little faster. You don't need the grass spawn rate because it's constantly there. And then, but I did do 6 at first because it was early on, but you don't need to waste your perks on that. I would definitely, there's one here that's hidden, and actually there's a couple that are hidden, like the, let me go turn them on so I can show you. All right, so these are all the items that I maxed already. So you can see I max out XP perks. I really focused on that one early so I could level fast. I also maxed out the tier perks because we want these to go fast. We want both of these to fill up quickly. I also obviously max out the 10 spawn because I mean, it's only one additional, but it costs 10 perks to do that. That's my first one. I always go for that one first so that my auto cutter has a lot of options. I do a little bit of perks. I do a little bit of crystals, but not a whole lot here. I don't think they're necessary. I've been doing fine without them. And I just focus really like on these. And then I start working on this one. And then I definitely start working on these kind of last. Over here, you can see I just have all of these auto buys on. Doesn't really matter. I do a little bit less of the speed and a little bit less of this. So I'm fine with turning these two off because these are really really, after a while, these are the only ones you really need. Looks like I'm almost maxed. 600. No, I'm not nearly maxed on those. And then automation, obviously auto cut value. I work on all, I just buy all of them. You don't, there's no like choosy on there. And then obviously buy all these. And over here, I bought this one out. That one was pretty easy. It's just one. You might as well do it. And then you can see what I'm focusing on here is I, do the first 25 because every 25 is a really nice bonus. And then I really focused on this one because it's affordable and you really want that 50 if you can. It takes forever to get. And over here, I just pretty much do these two and I get this one to about 50 right now, at least at this stage. I could do more though, but it's not going to get me anywhere. See, I need so much. I need 100,000 for it to be worth it. So I'm not going to even bother with that right now. And obviously I worked on all these already. So let's go ahead and go back over here. We're going to go ahead and grass hop as soon as we reach 200 and I think it's 206. Yeah, I think it's 206. So we'll be there pretty quickly. All right, we can grass hop. We're going to go over here. We're level 206. Let's go and do it. And you're going to see this fade out and it's going to show a message that we grass hopped. Number 6. Let's go. All right, so we got now perks per level is +1. That's going to be really nice. Look how many perks we have already. Jeez. So we're going to do this one. Let's go and do one of these. Actually, we're not even going to bother with this one because we get this already by default over here. Let's turn all these on and then these should already be on. And then we're going to really focus this time on crystallizing because on this particular grass hop, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on getting one of these automations unlocked. And by the way, you probably saw I hid my maxed out ones because it just gets really messy otherwise. I don't like seeing all the maxed ones. So if you come up here to the settings, you can just hide that right here. Hide maxed upgrades. Boom. We're all good. So now I only see these. Oh, look, we got, what is this? Auto buys levels of the pre-crystallized perks up to their highest level ever reached. Wow. Dude, these are all like 20 billion. That's insane. So we're still working on getting like 100,000. So let's go over here. We'll just do a quick prestige, help this along. And we need to come over here and get this going. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is, man, we got 82. That's crazy. I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus all of it on these at first. So we got 20 of those. That's going to help us along with our crystallizing. Get that done. We'll keep prestiging. And then what I'm going to do as well at the same time, I need to bump our production a little bit. So I'm just going to do this real quick once on all, at least these, just to kind of boost us a bit. It's kind of going slow. There we go. All right, maxed out all the crystals. We're going to work on perks next. The prestige perks. I mean, the prestige points. What am I saying? Prestige points. Yeah, we're going to do this one next. So we're going to max this one out. It really helps in having double prestige points. That's going to be so helpful. All right, we maxed out prestige points. Now we're going to work on these. Now, because we're focused on crystals, we're going to get these upgraded as much as we can. Get these tiers upgraded quickly. Now I'm going to switch over to grass value because we need to start making some good currency so we can spend on stuff because we need to speed this along. All right, we have enough for 10. You know what I think I'm going to do? Oh, we got 16, 18. Yeah, we're flying. I'm thinking about maxing this thing out so we can tier up faster because tiering will give us money. Like that's just more money per grass strand. Plus we get crystals. We get a lot more crystals with that. Totally worth doing. All right, we maxed that out. Now we're going to, focus on our upgrades or our levels for XP. All right, just finished that perk. So no more XP perk. We're going to focus the rest on this one. But basically we're going to start making some more money. Then over here, you can see my crystallize is going, it's making super good progress. Like we're about to bump it up again from 3,400. See what it goes to. It's at 4,250. Okay, so I'm going to buy more of these. I'm going to turn these off real quick. We're going to max this out as soon as we can. We just need 25 and this is going to pretty much double. It's at 63.77 right now. We need 122. This should get it really close to 100. I mean, not 100, 10,000. All right, let's see what we get it at. Ooh, 11,000. I was close. Okay, so that's good to go. We're going to go back to auto upgrading. So what we're going to try to get, we want to upgrade this one 25 here. It's going to require 2,300. This one's going to require 2,900. So that's about, I'm going to just call it like a little, we're going to call it like 5,300. And this one needs 3,500. So pretty much that's enough to upgrade these three, but we can go a little higher, I think. Just bump this up. Are we close to tiering up? No, we're not. Okay, so let's turn these off. And we're going to bump this to, I think we could get it to like 12,000. Yep, we got it to 12,000. All right, we're going to crystallize. That's going to reset our tiers, but that's okay. And we're going to max this one. Not max it, but we're going to get to the first 25, first 25, and first 25. And then we're going to focus on these because we don't need this one yet. Actually, it's only 20, so we can go and get that off the list. And now things should go a lot faster. Ooh, we can upgrade this a little bit more too. All right, that should be much better. We're really close to 25 on the prestige points too. We just need 3,600. See if we can do that. We only need 3,600. We can crystallize again. Yeah, we can do it. All right, let's go do it. Buy next. And then what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this one because this is the one that's going to give us more crystals, is tiering up faster. Back over here, we're going to upgrade this to 20. Yeah, this game is so much fun. I'm not going to bore you anymore with my progress, but if you want to see more videos on this game, let me know in the comments below. I'm probably going to pause on it, like I said, for videos. We're going to jump into some other tycoons, maybe some more military tycoon. I saw they just updated it, so expect more videos in that game. But until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to check this game out yourself, yourself. I will link it in the description. I'll see y'all later. Peace.